Hello, today I want to make a quick and helpful guide to newcomers in the Vocaloid scene who want to get more invested. Please don't mind that I'm reading off a script. It makes it a lot easier for me because I stutter a bit. I will also be using the word Vocaloid rather than vocal synths because that's just what I'm used to. I'm making this because I've been a fan since around 2015 and I've definitely noticed an influx of new fans, majority on TikTok, but I think that they're only really exposed to like surface level content when there's like so much more. And I just really want to help new fans like branch into like the full potential of the vocal synth scene. I think that a lot of new fans would enjoy all the content, but maybe they just don't know where to look, and that's okay. That's why I'm here. The first section I've got here is Project Diva. With the uprise of Project Sekai and the Project Diva series being left in the dust since pretty much 2016 when the last non-ported game, Project Diva X, was released, I don't really blame Project Sekai for being the front for a lot of new fans getting into Vocaloid. It's very popular, and I played it myself a bit. I don't really get the appeal, maybe it's because I'm old, but I can see why it's a go-to. There are some classics in Project Sekai, but I do think that a lot of newer fans would benefit from playing Project Diva. I think that like Project Diva Future Tone, which is on PlayStation 4, as well as Megamix, which is on Nintendo Switch 1 and 2, as well as the Steam version Megamix Plus, they've got like almost 300 songs that you could listen to and watch the PVs, performance videos, alongside the designated modules, which I personally think hold a very high nostalgia value, and I think it's something that a lot of new fans would benefit from. I'm gonna list a few of my favorite songs included in the Project Diva series with their modules alongside. Section 2, I'm going to talk about concert culture. While concert tours such as mikuexpo, Magical Mirai are already super popular online, I think a lot can be enjoyed by newer fans as well. In particular, the older concert tours such as 39's Given Day and Mikupa, my favorite, definitely provide some extra insight to classic songs and the vibes of the older times. I do believe that concerts nowadays have definitely changed. I've only been to 2, but I keep up with like all of the choreography changes and the model changes, and it has definitely changed. Last year, Magical Mirai 2025, which I went to, Starduster by Jimmy Thumpy was last performed in 2014 in New York Expo, I believe, and that was the first time it's been played in 11 years. I cried so much, but I just think that if you involve yourself in older concerts, you got a lot more to enjoy, realistically, when you go to newer ones, because they also bring back the older songs. Another cool part about the concerts is like the chanting and call outside. I'll give a few examples because it's kind of hard to explain, but I think it's really cool to be surrounded by like-minded and passionate fans. part 3 is collecting. Collecting is a big part of Vocaloid fan culture, but it's also entirely optional. Not every person wants to or can have a collection, and that is okay. It's down to personal preference. Having a big collection doesn't make you a bigger fan than anyone else. As of this video, Hatsune Miku has an astonishing count of 2,471 figures on my figure collection. That's a lot. If you're interested in the collection side, my figure collection is definitely a good shop. Not every piece of merchandise is like on there, but the majority will be. It's also like subcategorized into like the event or the game, or you can also sort by like when it was made if you're interested in old merch. I have a big collection, but that doesn't mean that I'm like a bigger fan than someone that has just like one figure. Section 4, other voice banks. Whilst you may be aware of other voice banks apart from the Krypton Lloyds being Miku, Rin, Len, Luca, Meiko, Kaito, I wanted to give a spotlight to other voice banks and notable songs featuring them from over the years, including non-Japanese voice banks such as Luo Tiani, a Chinese voice singer, and Oliver, an English Vocaloid. Section 5. These are my personal album recommendations that you can't see, but I've got loads of CDs. I'm very passionate about my albums. So here's a few that I think that any new fan, old fan, I don't know, not every old fan's gonna have the exact same taste, would love. First of all, I've got Caution by Kuchibashi, Miracle Mirai compilation album, The Greatest Shits by Utsupi, and Desktop Blue Sky by Gongos, which has white lettering, which I'm sure a lot of fans on TikTok would know. Section 6. I've personally found that TikTok can be misinformative at times in regards to facts about vocal synth characters, songs, or concerts. My advice here is to take facts from TikTok with a grain of salt if you're unsure about it. For example, I've seen posts stating that Kasane Tedo was a failed Vocaloid when this is not the case. She was a fan-made Utaloid made to prank Miku fans in April Fools of 2008. However, don't feel afraid to ask questions about anything if you're not sure. Not to plug my own Discord server, but my server 13+ is run by older fans and welcomes everyone. We have like designated sections for like news updates, for like figures, events, concerts, everything, as well as weekly song recommendations. Feel free to join. I'll put the link in the description. In conclusion, I hope this guide helped us a little bit, even to anyone who's just slightly interested in delving deeper into Vocaloid. If you thought this was helpful, I'd appreciate if you could like or comment on this video and support the channel. Thank you!